Hello, beloved soul friends. And hello, you. And hi, you. So good to be here with everybody. I want to share another personal and practical healing journey tip for applying social self-engagement along your healing journey. If you're not familiar with the concept of social self-engagement, I invite you to explore thesis number 29 of my Implicit Revelations case study, freely shared through a 10-part video series. And each video has a whole different aspect of this concept and my thesis and the exploration of it. Especially video number 3 and video number 6 have some of the most profound insights. If you are checking them out, definitely at least check those ones out. And thesis number 29 also has a whole bunch of text and text images that provide further insights about the idea. Those are available on my website. So please explore these free content creations. A gift of love from my heart to yours. Explore more in the video description below. This concept of social self-engagement has a lot of power. And it's really easy, it's really fun, and it actually helps. Sorry if my camera's a little wiggly, I don't normally hold my camera for videos. But this concept is easy and fun and very simple, but it actually has a lot of benefits occurring beyond awareness for the unconscious body, mind, and subconscious parts. And so as simple and as easy as it is on the surface, there's a lot happening beyond awareness in every nanosecond of these practices that improves navigation and regulation for the rest of your life. And so it's very much worth practicing. So here's another way to apply social self-engagement in a very fun, easy, low-key sort of a way. There are complex, in-depth ways to apply the concept of social self-engagement, which is one of many things that I offer through my services and content creations. But here is just a very gentle, easy way to apply this idea in any type of healing journey. When you listen to something, or even watch a YouTube video where you're mostly listening and only kind of watching because it's somebody talking about something and you don't have to watch the video to gain the message of it. So when you're listening to something, anything, it could be affirmations, a guided meditation, something entertaining, a storybook, an audiobook, someone like me here creating YouTube videos. It could literally be anything. Anything, listening to anything. If you're listening to anything, hang out, sitting or standing or dancing in a mirror and spend time with yourself while listening to whatever it is that you listen to. So most of the time, if we're listening to something, we are the experiential self listening to another person. But if we practice social self-engagement while listening to something, then we are the observational self, or the awareness of our consciousness, spending time in loving presence with our experiential self, or the experiencer of our consciousness, and developing that internal bond and nurturing internal attachments while listening to whatever it is that you're listening to. And so you can literally just stand in front of a mirror and kind of just hang out, or give yourself some gentle tickles or something, or play with a stimming toy or something, and spend time in a mirror and hang out with yourself while listening to whatever you're listening to. And in the process, you can imagine like you're listening to something like you would listen to something with a friend. If you're sitting with your best friend on a couch and you're both listening to something or watching a YouTube video, half of your experience is listening to whatever you're listening to. But half of your experience is about spending time with this person, right? So if you're sitting on a couch with your best friend, listening to something or watching a YouTube video, yes, there's an experience of listening to whatever you're listening to, but the dominant experience is spending time with your best friend. And so it's kind of like that, but with yourself, but with distinction and connection between self aspects. And so you're spending time here with aspects of yourself practicing social engagement, social self-engagement. And you can cultivate loving presence or self-attunement or distinction and connection between self aspects if you want to. And all of that has power. But just spending time in loving presence with yourself in a mirror and looking at yourself with love and compassion and gentleness and like, hi, I'm here spending time with you. How's it going? While listening to whatever you're listening to can help nurture your internal attachment systems because your consciousness is feeling seen and loved and respected and embraced and supported in this moment of listening to whatever you're listening to. And then you're sharing an experience with your consciousness instead of just listening to something. And so instead of being the experiential self listening to something, you are the awareness of your inner experiencer, spending time with them while they listen to whatever it is you're listening to. And this can just bring a lot of really powerful stuff and actually make the journey of listening to whatever you're listening to more enjoyable. Because just like if you're sitting on a couch with your best friend, it would be more fun to do whatever you're doing because you're in the company of someone you love and care about, and they love and care about you. And you start to get that sense and that feeling through your own consciousness. And so please feel free to explore thesis number 29 and other of my creations for further insight about the concept of social self-engagement. And I also offer a variety of healing journey magics, including services and content creations, healing journey programs and practices that help you use social self-engagement to really transform your life from the inside out. And you can find out more about some of the profound power of that in some insights about thesis number 29 included in the videos and the text. And there's usually some other insights in the video description. So please feel free to explore that. But feel free to play with this and just when you're like, okay, I'm interested in this YouTube video, I want to hear what this person has to say. Instead of just focusing on that person talking, spend time with yourself in a mirror and practice social self-engagement while listening to whatever it is you're listening to together with all parts of you. Because there are lots of parts of you. There are lots and lots of parts of you. And it's important to help all the parts come together to be in an experience of loving presence. So please feel free to play with this. Hi. Hey you. I'm practicing social self-engagement while I record this. Hi. I like hearing what you have to say. It's kind of fun. It's a cool idea. I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. And please do feel free to play with these ideas and explore more of my content creations to find out more about these concepts. And if you want to dive deeper into any healing journey topics, please feel free to explore all of the many wondrous offerings through Kristin's Consciousness Consultancy. It would be an absolute privilege and an honor to connect with you and serve as your healing journey guide in whatever way feels most appropriate for where you're at on your journey. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Play with these ideas and play with your own loving presence, which is the most profound healing journey objective, instead of our goal being to do this, or get here, we can really just simplify it and say, my intention is to be in deeper love and presence. And that's the only healing journey goal that I'm setting for myself. And things can get pretty magical from there. So have a beautiful and blessed day. Thanks for hanging out and checking this out. And I'll see you guys next time.